The new-look Miami Dolphins will head up the East Coast to take on the equally new-look New England Patriots in Week 1. No need to rehash the story of New England's old QB. It's all about Cam now.
He throws to the back of the end zone.
Don't really know what the offense is going to look like with number 1 running it, or how much Newton will be running it.
It's a Newton on a keeper.
This game sort of represents a box Pats fans are going to unwrap on Sunday to see what they've got. And what they get will largely depend on what Newton can do with the same cast as the other guy had. What exactly will his chemistry look like with JULIAN EDELMAN, the team's top wide receiver threat?
Man, it's good to see those two guys back in action.
And will EDELMAN see a lot of Byron Jones on Sunday, Miami's prized cornerback acquisition from this offseason?
Jones slams down.
If he does, will Newton simply start dumping passes James White's way?
Runs to the 10, gets a good block to the 5, into the end zone!
White was New England's second leading receiver. Miami might seem like the perfect team to test some of the new things out against if you go by last year's numbers.
Wide open.
But Jones isn't the only new piece they added. They drafted another corner, Noah Igbenogany, in the first round. Lured linebacker Kyle Van Noy out of Foxborough.
Pressure. He's going down again.
And signed Shaq Lawson to help pressure the QB as well.
Pressured. Sack.
So just as we can't say we know exactly what to expect from the Patriots offense, same is now true for the Miami D.
It's going to be a pick 6 for Miami.
What about their O? Well, for now they roll with Fitzy at QB, which isn't a bad thing.
He is jacked up.
FITZPATRICK led an aerial attack that put up the 12th most passing yards.
Caught, touchdown.
And he has DEVANTE Parker back, who broke out for a monster season in 2019.
He got touchdown.
Parker can expect to see a lot of the game's top corner, though, STEPHON Gilmore.
Nice play.
But remember, the last time these two met, Week 17 of last year, with a lot on the line for the Patriots, Parker went for 8 receptions, 137 yards.
Parker who makes an outstanding catch.
So FITZPATRICK clearly has no problem going after Gilmore. But they may not have to rely on RF-14's arm so much this year, since the running game should actually be relevant now that they have Jordan Howard.
In for the touchdown.
And Matt BREIDA.
35-40, he may go all the way.
The Dolphins were so bad at running the ball last year, they basically would abandon it in some games. Shouldn't have to be the case this year or this week. The Patriots D may be most susceptible to ground game.
Out of a tackle down the right sideline, gone!
They weren't especially strong against the run last year. Free agency cost them DT Danny Shelton and 2 starting linebackers, Kyle Van Noy and Jamie Collins. And opt-outs cost them their other starting linebacker in Devontae Hightower and a starting safety in Patrick Chung. So their top-rated defense from last year is going to be seriously pressed to put up the kind of numbers they did.
Recovered by New England.
And the number that might have mattered the most was takeaways.
Swings it right and it's intercepted.
Second most in the league, which played a major role in their offense's ability to put points on the board. The Patriots were top 10 in scoring, but not at moving the ball. Their elite defense handing them a lot of short fields to work with. Miami was prone to turning the ball over, though.
Intercepted.
But again, if they actually have a run game, they should be able to cut back on some of those. So, how do you see it all going down? Get those predictions into the comments section. Let's see if anyone can nail the score. For now, let's see what our panel has for this one.
Brady under center, he gives to James White. On the run to the right, he'll toss it back to Brady. It's a flea flicker. He steps into a throw down the right side. Edelman wide open, backpedaling, makes the catch into the end zone. Tackled for a Patriots touchdown.
Floats it down the sideline, wide open. And touchdown, DEVANTE Parker. What a throw by Josh.